What's up, YouTube? I don't know how well you can hear me. Well, actually, let me open this up. Sorry about this. There you go. I don't know how well you can hear me, but I have a new case on my phone, so possibly that's messing up the sound quality a little bit. Sorry for that. But as you can see, I'm outside, and since I'm not home, I'm out behind these little shops that one of my friends has let me use, so I can use his the back of his area to build my box, and he's also doing my tent. And now he's jamming out. But here's a little update. Building the box now. I'll have more clips put into this video, so keep watching. Alright, what's up, YouTube? I've got some of the box done. I have all the cuts done, and as you can see, Home Depot rental, trash can sawhorse. Of course, I had to buy screws and glue. I bought some other stuff here. Bought a little T-square or whatever you want to call it, and like a miniature ruler or a tape measure. I guess I can help you guys with building boxes at this point right now. As you can see, I use the skill saw, and I've got the, focus that in right there, if it will let me. Got the edges pretty much flush, and that's about as good as you can do with the skill saw, and no T-square to line up your skill saw, or a guide piece to slide the skill saw along, or a circular saw, whatever you call it. This side is not as flush, but let me see if I can get this to focus. That's as good as I can get it there. So I'll have a little bit more stuff to show you guys when I'm putting the box together, but this is how far I am now. Alright guys, I figured I'll show you something. Alright, these screws are really small, right? They actually don't go in too deep, and I didn't want them to because I didn't want to split the wood. But they'll go in about this far. The only reason that you use screws on a speaker box is to get the clamp force, and which means you can take the screws out if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that in this case because I'm just going to leave them in there. It's too much time for me. So since you saw how short the screw was, this is about how far, let me focus that in. This is about how far it's going to go in there for the guide and the countersinking. So the drill bit's going to go in that far, and then up to the end of the countersinking bit. And that allows for the screw to catch on, and since it's birch, it's not going to split as easy as, say, MDF, which will actually like split all the way to like right here if you use the wrong size screw. And I'm only going to use 2 here and 3 here, and that's because I just need to get the clamp force, and I'm using enough glue, as you can see. Not too much glue, but enough so that it comes out the edges and I can rub it in, get the edges flush, and it doesn't drip, but except for right here, I use a little bit too much on this edge. But that's some tips for you guys that I've learned. And for MDF, it's a different story. As far as the drill bit and the size screw that you want the drill bit to go the full length of the screw. You want the drill bit to go the full length of the screw. So say you have MDF and you're using 1.5" screws, they'll go to about right there. And you want the drill bit to go all the way that length of the screw. And since, as you can see, this screw is just barely bigger than the drill bit, which is another reason why I'm not going the full length of the screw, because I broke the other one. but that doesn't matter right now. So you want to get a drill bit that's smaller than the screw, just by a little bit, probably the size. Sorry if you can't see that. The same size. The same size as the full like nail part, not the thread part, so it can catch on. But small update for now. I'll have more updates once I've got the side on the box and the port in, so you guys can see what that looks like. I'm gonna add a short little clip here on how much glue I use. You want to apply just an even layer. Oops, kind of going off the edge there. And then you would just want to smear it to where it's flat along the clamping space of where the wood would be. So edge to edge, as close as you can get it edge to edge. Same here. And then just put your wood on and then screw it down. As you can see, there's my little pilot holes, one there, and one there, and two there, like I said. Alright guys, sorry if this video is very long, and sorry if I don't have everything that you need to know, but this is just tips. This is not a complete how to make a box video. So what I'm measuring here, actually I should be measuring it the other way. Sorry about this. Alright, what I'll be measuring here is where the port is going to be. I actually put it this way so I can see it better. Alright, so the port's going to be 2 3/4 inches. So I'll measure it here. Stop the line right there, 2 3/4. And then measure it this way. And that's a little bit over, sorry for the angles here, I only have 2 hands. A little bit over 13 3/4. I'm going to get this piece here and measure out. Like I said, sorry for the angles. Video quality just got kind of bad. But I don't care. This is just to help a couple people that are trying to make boxes. And you measure out 13 3/4. Depending on what you have, you can measure it from here to here, 13 3/4, here to here, 13 3/4, and you can get a straight edge piece of wood like that. Or if you buy a little T-square, which is worth the money, especially for smaller boxes like this. And I'm trying to get a good angle here. I have to use both hands for this little square because the edge is heavy on it. Alright. Sorry for the shaking and stuff here. And then you just go along the straight edge and set the camera down for a second. Just go along the straight edge. This side, the blade on this side, so you cut along the line and you're cutting this piece away, so you don't want to cut on this side, and then obviously your piece will be shorter. So that's a little tip there. Alright, what's up? I got the box put together. I didn't have time to do the inside because I had to go return the tools and all that, so I couldn't get a video of the inside of the box. But here's the outside. As you can see, there's a wooden dowel there and there to brace the box. The port is placed here and it runs all the way up along here until about right there. And I got a whole bunch of stuff in my hands. It's 2.75 inches by however tall it is, I think 8.25, and 23.75 inches long. So that tunes it at 31.5 hertz. There's also a 45 in this corner, so you know, airflow and all that, blah blah blah. And you can see there's a little bit of space right there for the sub. It's actually pretty cool, the space that it sits in. And the box is about 1.85 cubes. That's it. Thanks for watching.